Hello, welcome to Pawan Soft channel. In this tutorial, I am going to read the data from the database and same data I am going to write into XML file using Spring Batch. If you didn't watch my previous video, CSV to CSV, CSV to database and database to CSV, then please go and watch because there I have explained how to read the data from the CSV file and same data how to write into another CSV file from scratch. So please go and watch these 3 video, and in this tutorial I am going to explain you. I am not going to create the project from scratch, so I have already created. So I am going to explain you how to read the data from the database and same data how to write into XML file using Spring Batch. So when you create, in previous video I have created all project from scratch, so please go and watch. And when you create the project, so in pom.xml you have to add the dependency. First Spring Batch dependency, and then to read the data from the database you have to use MySQL dependency, and to read the data from database and to write the data into XML file you have to use OXM, Spring OXM to marshaller and unmarshaller purpose, and you add this XStream. So in pom.xml you have to add this is the default dependency when you create the Spring Batch projects. So this dependency will add automatically, so no need to take care of it. And you have to create these 4 dependency: Spring Batch, MySQL and OXM and XStream. Then this is the main class. So when you create the Spring Batch project, so Spring Batch, while creating Spring Batch project, this class will create automatically, so no need to take care of it. And from here is main method, so from here you can run the Spring Batch project directory. So in first step, first you go and see the database. So in database I have CSV to DB database. In CSV to DB database I have this CSV to DB data table. So in this table I have total 4 fields: ID, first name and last name and email ID, and I have total 10 record, you can see. So this 10 record I am going to read from database, and same data I am going to write in XML file. So I have XML. So in XML file I have student.xml. so student.xml currently empty, so I'm going to read from data from database, and same data I'm going to write in this XML file, student.xml file. So first step we have to create the Pojo class. In Pojo class, how many column you have? So in my case I have total 4 column: ID, first name and last name and email ID. So in first step we create the Pojo class with all total fields. So in my case I have total 4 fields, so I have already declared. So and add student default constructor and this all argument constructor and public setter getter method. So first step is completed. In second step you have to create the Spring Batch configuration class. Inside the Spring Batch configuration class, at the class level, you have to add the dependency called configuration, and second annotation you have to add is enable batch processing. At class level, add these two annotation, and then create the instance step builder factory and job builder factory and data source. So create these three instances, and then to read the data from the database, you have to create the bin JDBC cursor item reader. With the help of JDBC cursor item reader, we can read the data from the database. So create the method of type JDBC cursor item reader and create the instance JDBC cursor item reader, and reader dot set data source, and second set SQL query to fetch the data. So write the select query. So I have written select ID, first name, last name and email from the CSV to DB data table, and then write the row mapper to fetch the data from result set and store in Pojo class. So create the row mapper, data source and SQL, then return the reader instance. So reader is ready, and to write the data into XML file, you have to create the stacks event item writer object. So with the help of the stack event item writer, we can write the data in XML file. So create the instance of this writer, and in writer you have to set the resource where you want your file is locating actually. So my file locating inside the E drive. Inside E drive we have tutorial folder. Inside tutorial I have this data. Inside data student.xml is available, so you can see E drive tutorial and tutorial data. Inside data we have student.xml. so currently I have 0 KB, so there is no data. So and then you have to create the map, alias map. Inside alias map you have to put the key as student and value model class with fully qualified name. So we return form.pawanshop.model.student, and you have to create this stream marshaller to convert the data in XML format, and set the marshaller.alias this map alias map, and writer.set marshaller, and then writer.set root tag name, and override output true, and return writer. So writer is ready, and then create the bin for step, and in step web instance step builder factory. So step builder factory dot get, you can write anything. So I have written method name. So and then dot chunk. So chunk size at a time, how many data you want to fetch. So in my case I have total 10 records, so 10 record I am going to fetch at a time. So you can, depends on total record, you can declare your chunk size 10,000, 20,000 according to your record data. So currently I have 10 records, so 10 record I'll read at a time, and then this is the reader. In reader you have to set the reader method, and this is the processor. So I have, in my case, I have created processor, student processor. So processor is optional in Spring Batch. Use of processor is, suppose if you want to perform some changes on the data, so for that you can create the processor. So in my case, I have created student processor and I have implemented item processor, and this is the input and this is the output. In my case, I have same input and same output, and when you implement this item processor, you have to override the process method. Inside the process method, I am going to convert the first name and this is the last name, and this first name and last name going to convert in uppercase. So according to your logic, you can you may have different type of logic. So in my case, simply I am going to convert in first name and last name in uppercase, and same data, whatever ID I have, same I am going to return, and this email ID same will return. Only first name and last name will convert in uppercase. So this is the processor, and then go to again Spring configuration class, and Spring configuration class you have to create the fourth bin job. So we have instance job builder factory dot get process student job. I have job method, and then incrementer new run ID incrementer object. As the new run ID is incrementer object, and then dot flow. Inside the flow we have to declare the steps. So I have steps, execute student step method. So here I have step, execute student step, and then call the end method, and then builds. So all bin is ready. So this is the job and this is the steps all code, and this is the writer to write the data in XML format in XML file, and this is the reader to read the data from the database. So with the help of JDBC cursor item reader, you can read the data from database. So reader, writer and job step is ready, and then processor we have already seen, and then go to the application property file. In application property file you have to declare these four: driver class, database configuration, driver class name and URL, username and password. So project is, so all code is completed. So let's run the Spring Batch project. So before run the Spring Batch project, let's see the data. In database I found this is the all first name and last name we have in lowercase, right? So these are fields. So while writing this data in XML file, this first name and last name will convert in uppercase, because we have already seen the item processor. In processor class I'm converting first name and last name in uppercase, and then let's see the XML file. So in XML file we have 0 KB. So let's see. So XML file I have currently empty. So let's run the Spring Batch project. So let's run the Spring Batch project. Let's see, stated completed. So let's go to XML file. So now we have 2 KB. So let's see the file. Let's see, this is the first name converted in the uppercase, and this is the last name also converted in uppercase. So I can able to read the data from the database, and same data I am able to write in XML format in XML file. Correct? Let's I'm going to explain again. This is the main class, and first create the model class with how many fields total you declare here, and write the default constructor, all or main constructor, and public setter getter method. Correct? And then second step, create the Spring configuration class. In the Spring configuration class, you write these two annotation at class level and create this instance. Suppose if you want to use logger, then you create the logger object and write your logger, and then create the bin to read the data from the database with the help of JDBC cursor item reader, and then create the bin to write the data in XML format in XML file with the help of stacks event item writer, and then create the bin for step and job. In step you have to define chunk size, and this is the reader and this is the writer, and this is the processor. In Spring Batch project, processor is optional. So if you want to perform some changes on data, then you can write your own processor class, and inside the process method you can declare your logic, and otherwise processor is optional. And then writer, then call the build method. And in the job method, inside job method, you have to declare the job builder factory.get, and then incrementer new run id incrementer, and then flow. Inside the flow you have to declare the step method, and this is the step method, and called in dot build method. And then this is the processor. Inside processor you write your own logic, and then application dot property. In application dot property declare the this database related property, and in form.xml declare this for dependency. Okay, then thanks for watching. If you learned something from this video, please subscribe my channel, Pawan Soft channel, and like and share if you really like. And thanks for watching. Thanks.